In this video, I'm going to share with you my favorite Etsy tool and how it just changed everything for us Etsy sellers and how this could possibly be the best tool ever. Now, the tool that I'm talking about is Everbee. It's a product research tool. At least that's what it started out as. But there's new features that just rolled out literally last week that is totally going to change the game, and it's going to make it even easier and faster to find more products, also to find some sub niches. And in this video, I'm gonna walk you through these 5 new updates, these features that I am just fired up about. And the other thing I'm going to share with you is another feature that I stumbled on that I didn't even know was there, and it really does help me when I'm doing product research and I want to speed up the process. So stick around because I've got a lot to cover. I'll share that one with you at the end, but there's a lot of features here, so let's just dig in. Now, I've been using Everbee for over 5 months, and I have to say, after I started taking it serious and really digging into the tool, that is what allowed us, I say us, myself and my wife, I published a video on this channel on how we did $22,000 in 1 month. And part of the reason is because I was doing product research. I relayed that message over to my wife, who does all our product creation. And well, we did over $22,000 because we found a couple of extra products. And I wouldn't have found those products if I didn't use the tool. So thumbs up to Everbee. Oh, and if after you watch this video and you want to give Everbee a try, which you probably will, I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description. You can go ahead and go through that link. You can get 10 free searches per month, absolutely free, no credit card required. And yes, you will buy me a cup of coffee if you go through my link, which I love my coffee.
Because I really love my coffee.
But you don't have to. But I just wanted to give you that opportunity to try it for free. So I'll leave that link in the description. All right, so the very first feature I want to share with you, which is a game changer in my eyes, is I can now get an idea of how much this product that I am researching has the potential to make in profit. Check this out. So if you have Everbee installed inside of your browser, all you'll do now is just go right here where it says calculate profit. And then what I can do is I can click on that and it'll automatically pop up a window. And then a lot of this stuff will be filled in for you, but you can adjust it. So what it's doing is it's taking what the sale price is. So it's $32.99. All right. And the shipping is 0. So they're doing free shipping. And then they're giving a 10% off discount. So that's what they put in there automatically, because what they did was, I say they, Everbee, they pulled in the regular price of $32.99, 10% off discount, and then we're able to now calculate off of that. Now, here's the cost of the item, and what they're doing is they're automatically putting in about a 40% is the cost from the list price. So if the list price was $32.99, they're taking 40% of that, and they're suggesting that that's the cost of the item. That could be up, it could be down. If it's your product, you'll know what it is. And then this is the shipping, the average shipping that it's costing to ship that item. So that's automatically in there. Now, if we want to go up a little bit and say, well, it's probably $5, we can add that in there. But we're just going to go off of this just to give us an idea. Now, I can also put in here if there's any advertising, Etsy ads, off-site ads, any of that stuff, which I'm not going to do. And then there's miscellaneous stuff right here. And it's like payment method, okay, stuff like that, okay, PayPal. We don't need that, okay? So what we're going to do here is just calculate it, which it's already been done. And then over here, this is when it gets good. So now we're going to look at all of the revenue that was collected right here. We have the sales, the discount, the shipping price, and the total revenue collected. That's what the seller collected. This is the Etsy fees, okay? So a lot of those fees, sometimes you don't know where they're coming from. Now you do. So the first one is the Etsy listing fee, which is 20 cents. We have $1.93 as a transaction fee, and then we have $1.24 for the payment processing fee for a total of $3.37 to sell that item on Etsy. So the cost of goods is $11.88. The shipping cost is $4.50. So the total COGS, cost of goods and shipping, is $16.38. So then we go down here, we have the total revenue minus the $19.75, and our profit is $9.94. So 33.48% net margin, okay? Profit margin. And that was all calculated for us, as you can see right here. Now, here's the other thing I can do. I can take this $9.94. So let's just say that that's $10 just to make easy math. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take it one step further, And I'm going to run Everbee on this product. And then I'm going to look at the total monthly sales. So I have 1,191 sales. That's a lot of sales, by the way, times 10. So we can do some quick math here and we can say, okay, $10 times, let's see, 1,191 sales for a total of $11,910 per month in profit. And again, this is an estimate. If this was my own product now, I could do the same thing for my own product. So if this was my product and I wanted to know exactly what I was making, I could put all of this stuff in here. I would know my exact cost of goods. I would know my shipping cost, and then I can get even more dialed in. Okay, so the next feature is an update to an existing feature, which I'm really glad they did, and it's actually going to get even better. And that is this right here. That is your monthly searches. So there's no tool out there that will give you an exact number because they're not necessarily getting the data from Etsy, but they have some algorithms that they're building behind the scenes. I say they, any keyword research tool is building their own data set. So this way here, they can get a really, really close estimated guess. Now, I recently talked to Cody and I told him that. I said, listen, there's no tool out there that's getting really, really great, accurate numbers. And he said, we are going to be working on that and refining it all the time. But he told me there's a new update that's going to be rolling out and it kind of looks like it's already been rolled out. I don't know if it's fully rolled out, but these numbers are definitely better. Sometimes they were just blown way out of the water with tons of searches, or sometimes they had 0 searches. So I really do like that they're paying attention to this. And I will use this just as a guide, but now that it's going to be updated, I'll look at it a little bit more closely. So I just wanted to say really, really good stuff. And I'm so glad that they're doing that. So if you've been using Everbee, you're going to probably see that these numbers are going to be even more accurate moving forward. Now, the other place where this is going to come in handy is when we are running Everbee on a product like this, and we're looking here at the tags. The tags now are also giving us these keyword search numbers, okay? Now, once again, I'm not looking at these as going to be exact. I'm not going to do that, but I am going to look at this and go, wow, look at this. We have a crystal sun catcher and it says 1,528. Okay, well, maybe we'll look into that one. Or let's look at Rainbow Maker, 1452, or just sun catcher all by itself, or housewarming gift. So I'm getting ideas, but I'm also allowing these numbers to show me the way a little bit as to what ones are being searched for more. Once again, I'm using this as a guide. I'm not using this as my research that I'm going to say, okay, those numbers are exact, so I'm going to go after those keywords because they're getting that much search. All right, so this next feature, I am so excited to share with you because this is a game changer. This is where we're able to look deeper and with more confidence that something has demand, whether we're looking at a niche or if it's just looking at a product that we're thinking about launching. This here, game changer. So I pulled up this here, moon phases. I actually did research on this for another video on the channel, and I thought I would use it because I think it's a very interesting niche. So let's say that I was into moon phases and I wanted to do some product research. I would do exactly this. I would go to moon phases in here in the search bar. I would then get the results and I would go to product analytics. And then from there, I would sort this normally by estimated revenue last month. Okay, so all I got to do is click this little arrow up or down. Okay, or I can go total sales up or down, right? So let's go here. So this is total sales. Let's do that. Let's go with estimated total sales. All right. And now watch this. If I scroll this way, I'm going to be able to see some new things. I'm going to be able to see this right here, and that is views. So check this out. 560,229 views on this product. This one here, 519,000 views. Now, of course, I'm only going to be looking at this data on a product that I'm interested in. Or if I'm looking at this niche, moon phases, I might look at this just to give me a gauge at what type of views are happening for moon phases. Okay, so that's really, really cool. Let's keep going here. We have a visibility score now. And what this is basically telling us is that this listing is pretty well optimized. So where I would want to use this is if I saw that this is getting a lot of sales, actually over here, right here, then I can look over here and say, okay, maybe it's got a 75% score. So it means that it could use some improving. Well, that gives me an opportunity to make a better optimized listing. So that's something that I would look for a weakness in a product. And then I'm looking at here now, they have a whole new thing here for conversion rate. So now we can look at all of the conversion rates for these particular products. All right. So let's just say, for example, let's go back here now. I want to sort this by revenue. All right. So this one here is doing the best. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll over here and I'm going to say, okay, 112,000 views, 75 months, pretty good visibility score, right? But it's converting at 2.78%. That's really good. I mean, heck, look at this one, 6.43%. I might look into that one and go, what is that thing? All right. And which also leads me to check this out. The other thing that they've done here is they've added this hover over feature. So if we hover over stuff now, I can go ahead and see what it is. So I can see now that this is a shirt. I can see that this is something that you would lean up against the wall on a desk or something like that. This here looks like a wall hanging. This here, I'm not sure what that is. This here is the sun catchers. But now here's the other thing that we can do. We can go right here now and we can open it. And now I can see the tags and I can see more of the product itself. Before, what I had to do was I had to scroll all the way over here and it was kind of tucked away. So now they've made it easier for us that we can just toggle this right here. We can also add it to our favorites. We can also open up the calculator right there. So we have all of this stuff here at our disposal. I can click on that. It'll bring up the calculator. There we are. Immediately brings me there. So the really, really cool feature built in. But the main feature here that I love about this is that we're able to now look at the views. So 676,000 on this one sun catcher. We have 387,000 on this one. It's been, let's see, the shop is 25 months old. This here, 2.31 conversion rate, 3.52% conversion rate. So really, really good stuff. So this is another way to see by the views how much demand there is for this particular type of product or keyword. All right. Now, did I say that last one was my favorite? I think this one here might be my favorite. Actually, they're all my favorite, but check this out. This is a total game changer. This right here. Okay. So right now we're looking at 64 listings on the first page on Etsy where everyone wants to land. So the only thing that we're analyzing is 64 listings. All right. But what we can do now is go right here where it says analyze more listings. And if I click on that, it's going to pull up a lot more listings because what it's doing is it's going back in history and it's also going outside of just the first page. Do you hear what I just said? It's going to give us more history and also it's going to give us more at our fingertips with a click of a button. I literally just clicked that. I went from 64 listings to 17,196. And then what I can do is I can come over here and I can sort by revenue. And then I can start to go through the data, right? 17,196. Now I have one little hack that I said I was going to share with you, and I'm not going to wait till the end. I'm going to do it right now because we're kind of in it. And this is where this will help speed up this process even more. So if we're looking at 17,196, we put in moon phases. So it's coming up with stuff that's related to that. But what I want to do is look at listings that only have the words moon phases in it. So what I'm going to do, and I stumbled on this by accident, by the way, I went into filters and then I went into value. And then all I did was typed in the keyword, in this case, moon phases, and you're going to see it just adjusted. Okay. So now all I'm going to see are the ones that have moon phases in the title somewhere. And now I can just go through knowing that all of these listings have moon phases in it somewhere. And for the most part, it's in the title. So if I click in here right now, it says moon art. If I click on that, it'll show me that, yes, there's moon phases art. Go outside of that. Let's look at this one right here. I don't see it right here, but let's go ahead and see if it's somewhere in the title. Moon phases. There it is. So by doing that, I'm only seeing products that have the words in there that I put in the filter. So if I go to filter, there's moon phases. Now, if I want to see them all again, I just take this, delete it, and then you'll see it readjust. That's it. Cool little trick. Oh, and if you did think that was a cool trick, do me a favor, smash that like button. That would be pretty cool. All right, and my last feature that I'm going to share with you right now that was just released, which again, this is a game changer. They all are, but this one here is really, really cool, and it's going to allow you to do some holiday hacking. I did a video on holiday hacking and really planning out your year. This is going to take it to the next level. So check this out. If you hover over in the Everbee toolbar, and if you scroll down here, you're going to see upcoming holidays. Watch what happens. I click on that and I see upcoming holidays, and would you look at that? Oh my gosh, like I don't even know how many are in here. A lot. Okay. So let's just say that I wanted to do something for, I don't know, Earth Day. I would go here and I can immediately view products for Earth Day. And here they all are. And then I can go right here and run some product analytics and see what happens. And then I can sort it. And then you can see here, there's a bunch of products. But guess what? There's more. I can go ahead and click Analyze More Listings. And then I can see 4,766 for Earth Day. So you see how that works? I mean, look at this. Look at all these holidays. So I talk about planning 60 to 90 days ahead. You could literally take this and just plan 60, 90, even 180 days out and start to get these products in there if it makes sense, obviously, for your niche. But this is huge and it's built right into Everbee. Once again, if you are not using Everbee, I would give it a shot. You can do so for free. I'll leave the link in the description. I'll also put it up on the screen right now. If you go through my link, brandcreators.com/Everbee. You can try it for free. And yes, you will buy me a cup of coffee. And you guys know I love my coffee. And thank you in advance if you do go through my link. But regardless, if you go through my link or not, I want you to be able to shortcut the process and avoid launching products that just aren't selling. It gives you inspiration to what is selling. And then from there, you can build off of that. And that's what we've done. And it's worked really, really well. So if you've enjoyed this video, do me a favor, smash the like button, give it a little bit of love, leave a comment down below. If you have any questions, I'd be more than happy to answer them for you. And then seeing that you watched this video and you're into finding good products, I'm going to put another video right here that I did that shows you how I found 5 hot products in 5 minutes. And yes, I was using Everbee. So check that one out next. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching. I really enjoyed making this video for you, and I look forward to seeing you in the next.